The narcissist can't escape what they did to you. The narcissist can't escape what they did to you. A narcissist may walk away like nothing happened. They may smile, laugh, and even appear to win. They may replace you quickly, rewrite the story, and pretend you never mattered. But here's the truth many people don't realize. A narcissist never escapes what they did to you. Not because of revenge, not because of karma sitting like lightning, but because what they do to others becomes part of who they are. And no one can run from themselves forever. At first, the narcissist looks perfect. They are charming, attentive, magnetic. They study you, they mirror you, they become everything you ever wanted. But that was never real. It was a mask. And here is the problem with masks. They are heavy to wear and impossible to keep on forever. Over time, the kindness turns into control. The affection turns into manipulation. The admiration turns into criticism. You saw behind the mask, and once someone sees the truth, the narcissist loses power. Even if they move on, they know someone out there knows exactly who they are. They carry a hidden emptiness. A narcissist may look confident, but inside is something very different. An emptiness that cannot be filled, no matter how many people they attract, no matter how much attention they receive. It is never enough. Why? Because they don't love others, and they don't truly love themselves either. So they keep chasing validation, they keep chasing praise, they keep chasing control, they keep chasing admiration. But it never satisfies them. It's like drinking salt water. The more they consume, the thirstier they become. They repeat the same cycle. What they did to you, they will do to someone else. The pattern never changes. Idealization, where you are perfect. Devaluation, where you are not enough. Discard, where you are nothing. Then the cycle begins again. At first, it may look like they've changed with someone new. But time reveals everything. The same words, the same behaviors, the same damage. They are not evolving, they are repeating. You may feel like they got away with it. They told lies, they twisted the truth, they made you look like the problem. But people are not blind forever. Over time, patterns become visible. Stories don't match. Others experience the same treatment. And slowly, quietly, the truth begins to spread. A wise saying goes, a lie can travel halfway around the world, but the truth is putting on its shoes. Eventually, the truth catches up. They lose genuine connections. A narcissist may have many people around them, but look closely. How many truly know them? How many truly trust them? Real connections requires honesty, vulnerability, empathy. A narcissist struggles with all three. So what do they end up with? Shallow relationships, temporary bonds, people who eventually leave. In the end, they may not be alone physically, but emotionally. They are isolated. They can't sit with themselves. Silence is dangerous for a narcissist. Let me repeat that again. Silence is dangerous for a narcissist because in silence there are no distractions, no applause, no attention, no validation, just their thoughts. And those thoughts often include regret even if they won't admit it, shame buried deep, fear of being exposed. That's why they stay busy, jumping from person to person, creating drama, seeking constant stimulation. Because if they stop, they have to face themselves. They destroy what they touch. A narcissist doesn't just hurt one person. They leave a trail, broken trust, confused emotions, damaged self-worth. And over time, this pattern affects relationships, friendships, opportunities. People become cautious. Doors slowly close, not always loudly, but steadily. And the narcissist becomes the common denominator. A narcissist thrives on control. They want to control how you feel, how you think, how others see them. But control is fragile. The moment someone sets boundaries, walks away, sees the truth, the illusion collapses. And nothing frustrates a narcissist more than losing control. Because control was never strength. It was their biggest weakness. Narcissists, they fear exposure more than anything. Let me repeat that again. The narcissist fears exposure more than anything. A narcissist's greatest fear is simple: being truly seen. Not the version they present, not the image they carefully craft, but who they really are underneath. When you saw through them, it shook them. Even if they acted like they didn't care, even if they discarded you, deep down they know you saw what others haven't yet, and that thought follows them. They cannot experience real peace. Peace comes from integrity, honesty, self-acceptance. A narcissist struggles with all of this. So even when life looks good on the outside, inside there is tension, restlessness, dissatisfaction, constant searching. They may have moments of happiness, but lasting peace that remains out of reach. So what you gained that they never will, while they were busy hurting you, something else was happening. You were learning. You learned your strength. You learned your boundaries. You learned your worth. You saw manipulation, and now you recognize it. You felt pain, and now you understand resilience. The experience changed you, but not in the way they intended. It made you stronger, not weaker. The narcissist's consequence is not always dramatic. It doesn't always look like public downfall, immediate justice, obvious punishment. Instead, it looks like living without real love, repeating destructive patterns, never feeling truly fulfilled, constantly chasing something they can't define. Their consequence is internal, and that is something they cannot escape. So why you must let go of waiting? One of the hardest things is waiting to see them pay for what they did. But here's the truth. Your healing cannot depend on their outcome. If you keep watching them, you stay connected to the pain, you delay your growth, you give them power they no longer deserve. Letting go is not about them, it's about you. Your freedom is the real victory. The narcissist may never apologize. They may never admit what they did. They may never change. But you can heal, you can grow, you can love again, you can live freely. And that is something they struggle to do. Because while you move forward, they remain stuck in who they are. The truth that sets you free. The narcissist can't escape what they did to you. Not because the world will punish them, but because their actions shape their reality. Their patterns limit their life. Their emptiness follows them everywhere. Meanwhile, you have a choice. You can carry the pain or you can transform it into power. Remember this, you didn't lose them. You lost the illusion. And sometimes losing the illusion is the beginning of real freedom. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. And if you've not subscribed, please spare a second or two, hit that subscribe button and make sure the notification bell is on. That way, every time I upload a new video, you'll get notified about it. Again, if you like the video, you found it helpful and useful, please click that like button. And of course, you can also drop a comment and tell us what you think about this channel, what you think about this video. Share your experience with us. Thank you.